Ah, faut que je t'avais suivi.
Just say one place and take the chair there before we could move it. Sorry, with the phone guy, you can't. You can come in, please. You can come in. Come in. Don't go to office. Come here and go to me. Please, anybody that's not coming here, should go down. Because I'm thinking we have to come and say something. What's wrong with the camera?
The light race. Come on, okay.
Please don't stand somebody that's backing up. Like David.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Empty. Yes, ma'am.
These are offices. The Nigeria's office is free. Nothing. If only this place. Alongside with Controller General of the New Service, Muhammad Obadide Refat. Please, gentlemen of the press, Governor Secretary is here.
Today about the unfortunate fire incident that happened yesterday early morning. I'm glad that there were responsible reportage by the media, but many media people said the whole headquarters of Nigerian immigration was engulfed in fire. That's why today, Permanent Secretary, we invited the journalists to go and see the damage done, and then make, with your permission, PAMSEC, I can give them the details before the PAMSEC, I invite the PAMSEC to make comment, or let me call on the PAMSEC to make the comment, later I'll give the details. Thank you, Permanent Secretary. The incident happened only in a section of our building, which affected our command and control system, but it has not been damaged. It is available. The fire happened in that area, but the command and control center is intact. It affected the MIDAS, the Migration Information Data Analysis System. But I want you to understand, MIDAS has 24 locations, 3 seaports, 5 airports, the rest land borders. They are connected to headquarters. So those data information are available. They have not been affected. All our technical team have been able to restore the hard disk of all the items burnt, so we have not lost anything. They are doing their best to restore the data, to repopulate the data. It affected also the Interpol I-247 connection, which means we are not connected real-time online, we are submitting manual. I'm glad to state that this equipment were installed by our expert, especially the MIDAS. We have the capability to reinstall them. We don't require any technical expert to do it. It was installed by officers, and they will install it. Permanent Secretary, I would like to assure you that between 3 to 4 days, we will restore connectivity between the service headquarters and all the remote locations. We have invited the Federal Fire Service. The CG Fire Service came in person this morning. Luckily, we are all in the same ministry to assess the damages, and he has set a technical team of investigators who will investigate and give us a comprehensive report with a recommendation. He has assured us in the next 3 days, the site will be available for us to start renovation. Permanent Secretary, I would like to thank the Federal Fire Service for establishing a fire station in Immigration Service Headquarters. That is the secret of how this fire was contained. Immediately the fire came, they were able to rescue and settle a lot of issues. But with the situation on ground being very strong, we had to invite the Federal Fire Service of all the agencies around our place, the airport, Fire Service, University of Abuja Fire Service, and all the agencies around. They contributed dealing with the situation. I would like to assure Nigerians that the changes, the fire service will not affect our operation. You are free to go and see passport is being issued. You are free to go and see visa is being issued online. You are free to check our website and see if there is connectivity. The only challenge we have is that we have not established direct connectivity between us and our formations, which we are doing manually. I assure you, in the next 3 to 4 days, that direct connection will be conducted. If you look back, you will see the technology building. We have already completed the technology building. Movement equipment have already started. NILSAT connectivity with satellite has already moved to technology building. So as we renovate, as we reactivate the database populated, it will just move directly to technology building. In that technology building, Permanent Secretary, there is a fire prevention system in this building, water tanks specifically for fire. There is a fire alarm system. There is a fire drill point. This building was built by Julius Berger Nigeria Limited. It's equal to all standard of building in the world. I would like to thank each one of you for good reportage, and I would like to invite my Permanent Secretary who represents them.
I'm here on behalf of the Honorable Minister, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, to assure Nigerians that the unfortunate fire incidents will not disturb the activities of the Nigeria Immigration Service to provide service to Nigerians, both home and abroad, as well as those who intend to visit Nigeria and are and require visas to do so. Yesterday, we got a call about the fire incidents, and I'm very proud and happy to say that the response meted out to the fire incidents was prompt, fast, and well coordinated. It is an unfortunate incident, but it displayed also the unity within the agencies of the Ministry of Interior in tackling difficulties that may arise. The Federal Fire Service was on hand and promptly initiated a response to quench the fire. As the fire became a bit more, they invited backup, which arrived promptly also, and thus the fire was contained. This fire involved the call center, the Midas information system, and of course the Interpol passenger information system. All these are technology-backed structures, and thus a technology system was actually very hardly hit. But I'm also happy to say that all systems here have backup systems to them, such that restoring service to Nigerians and indeed all other users of the system will not be hampered by much time. We expect full service to have returned, and I've been assured by the Controller General that the services provided by the Nigeria Immigration Service are not interrupted at all. The only one that happened to have some measure of interruption is the Interpol Advanced Passenger System. But full assurance has also been given that this will be restored as soon as possible, being a security feature. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to use this opportunity on behalf of the Honorable Minister to assure Nigerians that there is no cause for alarm. This fire did not affect any financial record system. Those are intact. We're looking keenly into the cause of the fire. And the Federal Fire Service has the expertise to look into that, to determine if it was an electrical fire or caused by surge or whatever it is. But at this point, we're not suspecting any arson. However, further investigation will reveal that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want all Nigerians also to be assured that we are calling this press conference and addressing Nigerians because we are putting in all effort to ensure that transparency is observed in this process, that there's nothing hidden from Nigerians as to the cause or to the extent of damage caused by this fire. Having said all this, I will invite the Controller General back to the podium to answer any further questions that you may have. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor. The impact, because all of you seem to have asked, what impact has this fire caused specifically to our operation, and how much damage has been done, and how much cost does it require to repair it? We have two teams working simultaneously. One by the Federal Fire Service. The Federal Fire Service is investigating the technical cause of the fire and will submit recommendation in terms of the cause and what can we do to prevent such fire incident. But I said, as if you look at that building is in compliance with Federal Fire Service rules. If you are free when we want to commission it to inspect it. But how much has been damaged? First, I would like to say that most of the item damaged, like 60 to 70% of it, were donated by international community. We have, in recent years, built confidence with the international community, and I was in touch with the International Organization for Migration. We have gotten commitment from IOM to support to rebuild the system. Because what was lost was hardware, not the actual data itself. So the cost is being quantified. The second committee is to determine the cost of damage in terms of hardware, computers, chairs, desk. The building itself will be calculated. So I don't want to give you the cost of total amount of money lost because it has not been determined. The fire happened just yesterday. And I don't want to seize the opportunity and give wrong figures, because my supervisory ministry is watching. If I give small or too much, it will not be fair. There is a committee that will determine this cost. How much does it require to repair it is the same question. We will replace the items. But remember, we are moving already to technology building. There is a committee working on the movement. NIS ComSat has already moved to technology. Some items have already moved to technology building. So it is the process that will conclude and will make it faster. Anything we are going to reactivate, it will be reactivated in that building. Somebody asked me, what is exactly the operation in that center? First, we have a call center. We have a call center where we receive call internationally, an average of almost 10,000 or so daily from abroad and in Nigeria about the services we offer, passport, visas. So this call center is affected. We cannot be communicated today, but I assure you we are doing our best to restore this in the next 3 days. But if they cannot call us, we have our email, we have our Twitter handle, we have Facebook. So that is another form of communication. This one is a telephone call, which many people do not like to do Twitter, they would like just to call. So we call on all people who are making inquiry about us to go to our website. You will see our Twitter handle, you will see our Facebook, and you will see our email. You can contact us in that. The second area affected is the Interpol connectivity. You are aware, last year, Nigeria was able to achieve seamless connectivity with the Interpol database in lost and stolen passport. What does that mean? It means if today you lose your passport, you report to immigration office, and a new passport is issued to you. As it is issued to you, it will automatically hit the database of the lost and stolen passport. And it will be at the point of entry and exit globally in the 194 countries. The ones we have submitted are already there. They will not change. So it is only today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow for our 3 days that we are not able to upload automatically, but we will upload manually. I assure you, by the next 7 days, we should be able to reconnect that automatic connectivity because the hard disk is available. We have lost connectivity with airports and 24 locations. As I said, MIDAS give opportunity for us to see what our people are doing when crossing our borders. All the airports are connected real time online to us. We can see what is happening. But today, we cannot see from headquarters. But once they pass, it will be documented in the subdomain of the airports. Only that we cannot see it, but the data is there. So what will happen is that we'll provide this reconnectivity and see what is happening, so no data is lost. Because the actual action is happening at the remote locations, not in the service headquarters. That connectivity will be restored. So I assure you all these operational issues doesn't affect day-to-day operations, but it will be resolved in the next 7 days. Thank you.